I am joined by North Shore ICU nurse Elise Isopo. She was one of the first people to get the COVID-19 vaccine today in New York. Elise, how are you feeling?
I feel great. I feel happy, relieved. I know it's not over, but there's a light at the end of the tunnel, and it's just a feeling of a little relief.
So let's just start with when you walked through the doors today to get that vaccine. What did that feel like?
I was a little nervous. I was only nervous not about getting the vaccine, just because I knew there was going to be media there. But otherwise, I was so excited. I was so excited that I was asked. I was honored to be asked. It's been such a long haul, and this was just something that we've been waiting for. We've been waiting 9.5 months for some kind of hope, and the hope is finally here.
Yeah, and how did all of that work? You know, did they prep you at all? Kind of explain what the vaccine was all about? Just explain the process.
So just being a nurse practitioner and being on the front line of COVID for the last 9.5 months, I've been obviously reading a lot of research and reading about the vaccine and waiting for the vaccine. So I did my own research behind the vaccine and the science behind it. And as we know, the science is backing the vaccine. The FDA is backing the vaccine. So I wasn't nervous at all about getting it. It was more of a sign of relief and excitement than anything. They did ask if I was willing to take one of the first vaccines. And when they asked me, there was no hesitancy. And I said yes right away.
Yeah. I mean, being located in New York, you were at one point the hot spot for the COVID-19 pandemic. Going from then to now, and New York being the first state to get COVID-19 vaccines, I mean, what a change, what a turnaround, right?
Absolutely. And I think it couldn't have come at a better time, because we're in our second surge right now. The numbers are getting worse and worse every day, every week. This is 2 weeks after Thanksgiving, so we're definitely feeling it from the gatherings from Thanksgiving. So it really was great timing that we have some kind of hope, because what we're seeing coming through the doors is a lot of patients again. We're filling up, and things are getting worse again. And just the feeling is very overwhelming, and you don't realize that you have post-traumatic stress until you have to do it over again. So just the vaccine coming at this time gives us a little hope and happiness in the dark times.
So, I mean, it's been hours since you got the vaccine. How are you feeling right now? How is your body feeling?
I actually feel fine. After getting the vaccine, I came straight back to work, and I began working like nothing. Actually, when I was working, I feel a little happier, even though obviously need my mask and socially distance, and I'm not protected until after the second vaccine. And even then, I'm still going to wear my mask and socially distance until enough of our population is vaccinated, so we all are safe.
Yeah. So, I mean, like you said, you got the first one, right? And then you have to get another one. When do you have to get that, and what will that look like?
So that one is in a month from now. I'll get the second vaccine. By then, based on the evidence and the data, I should be like 95% immune to the virus. There's still, a 5% chance, which is very low. But until enough of the population is vaccinated, I still won't feel 100% secure. But I know that since I was one of the first and my colleagues were one of the first, that other people are going to be getting it, and we're getting there. There's a light to where we're going.
Yeah, I mean, this has to be somewhat of an emotional experience for you. I mean, day in and day out, you're dealing with people in the ICU who are in critical condition, now seeing a glimmer of hope. What does that mean for you and other healthcare workers, specifically in New York?
So I felt, I definitely shed a tear today. I definitely took a nice deep breath, a sigh of relief that there is hope. We just need enough of the people to get the vaccine to be able to have that herd immunity, and enough people vaccinated so we can eradicate this virus and have some kind of normalcy again. And that's why I had no problem saying yes for the first one, because I want people to see I could do it. I feel good. I'm safe, even if I got a little sick from it. But obviously, as of right now, I feel great, and I feel like the same as I did this morning and yesterday. But just that I have no linked to anything except for I just want us all to have normalcy again.
Yeah. I mean, there's people out there right now who are nervous about the vaccine and they're not sure how it would affect them. What's your message to them as you're on the front lines every single day seeing people with the virus itself?
So my message to them is we have to know the science, know the evidence, trust the FDA. I full-heartedly trust everything that has gone into this vaccine. I know it was, warp speed that this came out, but the science is there, the evidence is there, and we're all here to say, please get the vaccine so we can end this war. It literally is a war every day, walking in during the height of the pandemic, and now again, as numbers are increasing. It's horrible. It's devastating seeing people dying, and knowing now that there's a vaccine that can help us. Please, as soon as it's available to you, get it, because then we all can be safe.
Yeah. In your state, there's people who are rioting out on the streets, protesting, saying they want things to open back up again. What do you have to say to that when you watch those videos, those clips? What is that like?
So you kind of take, it hurts. It hurts because people don't realize what we're doing every day, putting ourselves out there, the staff, the patients, and people are dying. And to open back up, it's just going to get worse, and we're going to get spread thinner. More people are going to die, and it's not worth it. And a little bit of closing things down is a lot more of healthy people staying alive.
Yeah, it's definitely a tough situation right now. But like we said, some hope, some light at the end of the tunnel. But my question now is, okay, the vaccine is out and it's giving people a lot of hope right now, but things aren't completely over, right?
No, we're not over by any means. And it's not going to be over for a while. The vaccine is coming out slowly. So until we get enough people vaccinated, we're actually getting worse again. The summer was quieted down and things now are getting worse. The Christmas is coming, Hanukkah's here. We just passed Thanksgiving, people are gathering. And we're seeing it. We're seeing the gathering right now, the numbers increasing, us getting spread thinner and thinner every day for how many patients are coming in. So it's not over. It's nowhere near over. And even me getting the vaccine, there's hope, there's light. The more people that get it, the better off we're going to be. But we still have to be safe, wear our masks, socially distance, and then we'll all be safe for a better day ahead.
Yeah. I mean, stepping back into you getting the vaccine today, you weren't the only one, right? You were with a group of healthcare providers. So what is it like now, all of you guys coming together, being able to do this and share this experience, as you've obviously shared several experiences over the months of the pandemic?
Yeah. So there was 5 of us today, all from different Northwell hospitals. It actually was so great. It was such a bonding moment because we were all so excited to be there and happy that we were there, being able to do this, and we all felt some hope and happiness, and we haven't felt that in a very long time. So it was a great moment to be a part of it and to be able to say, please go out there and do it. I did it. I have 3 young kids, and I felt safe doing it. I have a family, and I felt safe doing it. So please go out and do it.
That's just so great to hear. I mean, it really is nice to hear that we're taking steps forward into what will be a new normalcy, but definitely some sense of normalcy, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, Elise, is there anything else that I'm missing that you want to share with all the people who are watching right now? Could be about the vaccine. It could be just about your experiences in ICU.
I just want to say that with the holidays coming, if people could just do the right thing and socially distance, this is probably one of the last main holidays that we're going to have to do this for. So if we can get through these holidays, socially distance, our numbers won't rise again and go to these numbers that we can't handle in the hospitals and in the ICUs. So hold tight, because we'll definitely have a better Christmas and next year.
Oh, thank you so much, Elise, and thank you for everything that you and your fellow frontline workers are doing. We appreciate